Small Industries Development Bank of India, but we are not only bank. We call ourselves developed financial institution. So we say that before the finance come, there is a requirement of development, and then the finance will follow. So when we are talking about this entrepreneurial ecosystem, startup, and I have a little reservation also about when we loosely word the startup. I mean, Sir was also talking about the startup most which have registered is the construction industry. But do we see any innovation in the construction around us? I mean, you have seen the houses are getting constructed. Have you seen any innovation in the construction industry? I mean, if you see all big hotels here, I mean, Taj, I mean, all these big brands you see. So, do they find that the people from Kashmir are the best employed in the hospitality sector? I mean, ask these questions. These are the tough questions. We talk about handicraft. I mean, do a tourism people, I mean, people who are coming to visit Kashmir, they are confident enough that the handicraft which we are going to buy is an authentic and reasonably priced? और इट इज दी समवन अमृतसर और लुधियाना का माल जो है वो हम खरीद के लेके जा रहे हैं ये सोच के कि ये पश्मीना है सो आस्क दीस टफ क्वेश्चंस वी टॉक अबाउट हॉर्टिकल्चर सेक्टर आई मीन 80% of the produce of the apple goes to the market. We are not able to store it. We are the leaders in walnut industry. We are the leaders in apple industry. Do you know any brand in apple cider vinegar which is from Kashmir? Do you have any brand in walnut where you say that walnut oil is from Kashmir and that is branded? So ask these tough questions from you, and then you say that we are working the startups. Thank you.
We need to invest in premium products. We need to invest in products that stand out. Like Taj, Lalit, I think he forgot to mention Sarovar, soon to be Golden Tulip. But we are market leaders in our own right. We're leading mid-segment in Kashmir. I won't mention you. I'm kidding. Fortune, Asif. But you have changed the name, which is Golden Tulip. Yes. So yes, with we evolving. We have international brands here now, like the Radissons and the 4 Points and so on and so forth. So it was time that we also took lead in that sector. So you have to be aware. You have to be aware what the market trend is, how it is changing, and what you need to do at the right time. Also, I would like to add that a lot of our young hoteliers who I see building hotels now, unfortunately, they think that, and I don't blame them because this is the kind of concept that I came up with. That they're trying to build hotels that are okay probably in Chandigarh, Bangalore, Delhi, and other places. Since we overseen our own Daji Diwari, Surk Chunai, Divri, and use of such materials, we tend to not enjoy them in our property. I think, but when you have tourists coming in and getting exposed to our properties, I think the use of such materials is what we should keep in our mind, that subtle use of these materials, of course, with the right interior designers, with the knowledge that they share. I'll give you a small example. Now, every place has their own heritage, and they have their own products that or materials that can be used. We are developing Golden Tulip in Delhi now, which has imperialistic and imperialistic, colonial, and Scandinavian. We're doing a mix of these three. So we are showcasing. We're mixing two cultures. We are mixing the colonial imperial look of Delhi along with a little bit of Scandinavian look.
So that cannot be a positioning for a destination, because for tourists travel, and nowadays more so, for experiences. And for him, that experience should be varied when he travels. So he will love to go to Rajasthan in one visit because he wants to experience architectural and Maharaja tourism and see the heritage of that state. But next time he may want to do natural heritage, which is what your state excels at. And wherever he goes, there are khatirdars available, hotel companies, the tourism trade, And people who leverage, who understand that business over time, they tend to prosper. So I think in India, I guess the first state that figured it out first is Rajasthan. Though if you speak to this kind of gathering in Jaipur, they will say the state does nothing for it. But in reality, Rajasthan is a very well marketed state domestically.
I agree, 100%.
Internationally,
100%, yes.
has a great infrastructure, social fabric, is attuned towards tourists, connectivity is easy, and people get varied experiences, whether it is hospitality, cuisine, shopping, Sarnika. Now, as a tourist, next time when I come to Kashmir, I'd like to experience Kashmirian. Whether he's a domestic tourist or an international tourist. And sir ने बिल्कुल सही बोला. But if you don't communicate that, and sir ने कहा था कि branding marketing is a big thing. That branding marketing is something that a hotel company cannot do. Our firm can't do it. None of my colleagues can do it. That's the state responsibility.
Correct.
Destination management is something that the state has to do.
Right.
And weave in all the various elements, which is done regularly over a period of time, and build that premiumness in its messaging. Then customers who come here know that I'm going to JNK, I'm going to spend a little extra. And they don't mind. Today's market has changed dramatically. All of you must have noticed, there is no need to market Srinagar or any of the cities in here. So big time. There are guys selling buses for selling, sleeping at night, and that's also selling over here. So there's so much of demand for travel to Kashmir. International travelers are a little more worried. They don't understand. They feel if I see a golden tulip, I'm sure it will be good because मेरे share में ही है. But Indian brands have made a very strong mark. I think the Tajes, the ITC hotels, the Oberois, the Leela have created a very strong impact in international markets. And those who want to experience the travel and, जैसे आपने कहा, pay a premium, they will always prefer Indian brands. And in your case, in welcome to JNK, I would like to experience a local brand.
Pitch one idea out to the audience. Restrict your talking for 2 minutes, and let's make this interactive. And let's field some questions. Since we have so many entrepreneurs, so I think it will be better that we hear from them also. Yes. So just to set the cat amongst the pigeons, I'll start. Good afternoon again. I'm Nikhil Kanodia. I'm chairman of the Northern Region. Start entrepreneurship, high tech, startup innovation. This whole thing is very, very dear to my heart. If you heard me before lunch, I was talking about a marquee event that we do called Startovation in Delhi. This would be the fifth Startovation that we do. And to all the entrepreneurs, I invite you wholeheartedly, please use that platform. It is an excellent platform which brings together venture capital companies, it brings customers, it brings, people who could even be end users, right? So you can market your products there. It brings academia, it brings people from government, it brings high net worth individuals. Startups को उससे कम मतलब होता है, मगर VCs को उससे बहुत मतलब होता है. So, so this is Startovation. So I wholeheartedly invite you. One idea that I want to just kind of throw out there. First of all, the digital stack that has gotten created in India today, right? UPI is just one example of such a stack. You will see in the coming times it will become so much more elaborate. The whole idea. Can I please request silence from everybody? Yeah, thank you. The security situation, no doubt, is going to become much better and better and better over the years, and this situation will take care of itself. But some of these things are not really in our hands. So for it's a state thing. But digital economy is something which does not rely on the standard methods of business, right? It's you can reach 1.4 billion, or well, for that matter, 7 billion right away, right? So this is I will stop here, and I would like to ask my colleague Mr. S.K. Chaudhary, advisor ICC and executive director Shriram Life Insurance Company, to kindly say a few words.